Well, a very good evening to you on what is pretty close to an ideal evening for football. There is barely a cloud evident. The world and his wife have gone to great lengths to be here for a match of great consequence and massive interest in these parts. Barely a breath of wind, so the football has no excuses for not being at its very best. The teams I know are pumped for this. There are fantastic scenes in the stands. There is a great sense of drama here, a great sense of excitement and expectation. This one of the great amphitheatres of the game. You are welcome to it, and indeed to one of the grandest fixtures. So Jim Beglin, what is your interpretation of the way they appear to be lining up?
Well, it's an attempt, Peter, to put a solid bedrock in place and negotiate the game from there. If they can absorb what comes towards their box in the early stages, then the midfield can begin looking for more of the possession and can start thinking about a more probing influence on the contest. It all depends on keeping their goal intact, so they won't have to open up and indulge in taking risks at the other end.
Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, Cesar Azpilicueta. As a fellow fullback, I'm a massive fan of this guy's tactical awareness, positioning and defensive duties. He's a real dogged customer. He won't back off when things get tough, and he'll always step up to the plate when the pressure is on. He's my type of player.
Yeah, the scourge of so many strikers. And it's Barkley. And here's Willian, and here's Pedro, played out to the right. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. Knocks it away. And he's on his way! Just brushed off the ball there.
Well, it's very much the start we expected. There is a sizable gulf in quality between the two sides.
He's making good use of his strength there, and the shot! It's wide, but only just.
Look, I'm sure he'll deny it, Peter, but the keeper didn't have that covered.
Barkley. Christensen goes looking.
Chelsea have pushed both fullbacks into quite advanced positions here.
Yeah, that's interesting. So what are they attempting to do?
Well, it's a bold attempt, in my opinion, to occupy the opposition in a way they're not expecting.
It's Willian! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different. They've played it short. Plenty waiting in the middle. And it's Marcos Alonso. Well, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. He's gone direct. Oh, it's a beauty! About as smooth as it gets. First blood drawn. And he's produced a beauty. Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Yeah, this is also a chance to see what happens to their level of concentration from here.
Drives it towards the front. Played into space out wide. Cleared away. Out towards the flank. So who's he picking out? Oh, good ball. Tries one! That's Piliqueta. Pedro. Barkley. And here's Pedro. That's Piliqueta. Barkley. That's Piliqueta. Jorginho. Barkley. Piliqueta. Barkley. Christensen. Hoists it forward. It's a long pass, but not the most accurate. Jorginho. Abraham. Pedro. And help's available out wide. Up to meet it! Oh, just couldn't turn it in.
Well, being able to generate that amount of activity in the box means it's hard not to pick someone out.
Into the channel. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Needless to say, he was expecting a better ball than that. Forward it goes. Piliqueta. Jorginho. And it's Marcos Alonso. That's a throw. Jorginho. And it's half-time here. Well, there we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight.
Not the most convincing of displays. They could certainly do much better than this. They'll want to keep things simple, build up their confidence and not rush into mistakes.
Here we go again then.
Well, I'm sure the managers talk the talk, and now it's time for these players to walk the walk and deliver a rousing response to a rousing team talk.
Piliqueta. And here's Pedro. Oh, the ball's come loose. Abraham! No attempt, just the wrong outcome. And it's been taken short. Hits one! And he heaves it forward. Who's got the final touch there? Goal kick's been given. Gets wrestled off the ball. Jorginho. Played back in. More than happy to take the muscular approach. Going through. Aimed in towards the centre. Has gone out. Deflected behind for a corner kick. And he's there to clear it. Gets it back. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And that has been clubbed away. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this. That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
Well, Jim, there's not too much subtlety or sophistication about this. It really is a question of needs must.
Spot on, Peter.
And here's Willian. Good take, and he's had a look. And it's Jorginho. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Christensen plays it forward. A really good feat. Barkley. Jorginho. Jorginho showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance. It's got through. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Gets it upfield. Half an hour gone in the second half. Marcos Alonso plays it over to the other flank. Jorginho. Marcos Alonso, who has made his impact already.
Chelsea are clearly looking to kill this game off. It's keeping the ball away from the other end too.
Barkley battles to win it back. A real chance to break. Willian. A chance to play it in. And a shot! Oh, and that should have been two.
Willian was totally aware of how that chance could have impacted on the game, and that should have gone in.
Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur.
Yeah, it's pretty obvious as to who was going to be taken off. His energy levels began to sag, and he was never going to last until the final whistle.
And it's Jorginho. And it's played forward and back to base. Into the last 5 minutes. Barkley with the crossfield ball.
They're making life really hard for themselves. The ball needs to be in the mixer, not there. Well, it remains to be seen whether they can come up with that little bit of class to rescue this situation, and it needs to be any time now, really.
Christensen. Barkley. So that's it. It is all over. So it ends 1-0, an enthralling game and an agonisingly narrow defeat. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
It's just a bad day at the office, Peter. They look below par in all areas, and it has to be cause for genuine worry.
That's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening.